My glasses off here. We have a couple adjustments already. And one of the adjustments is to this back here. So this here is about where this back well storage area is. And it is 32.5 inches, but we've decided that we're only going to make it right here, which is about half, I guess, somewhere around half, because we only want this half to lift up so we don't have that large piece. So we're going to go ahead and make that mark here, and I'm going to measure, let's see here, 20 inches. We'll go 20 inches. So it's going to be 20 inches. There we go. And we'll make our mark here. There we go. 20 inches. And we'll mark this out. So yeah, we're not going to use that. So there. Adjustment number one. This is going to be 20 inches here. This is where we're going to cut, and this is where it's going to lift up to make our little seat. And so Ron up at the dojo gave us several 2x4s, which is what we're going to use for the legs of the bed frame. And I am going to mark a couple of these, and I'm going to start playing around with this. Now these are the ones that we're actually going to be using, so I can't jack these up. Just to let you know, unlike the piece of board we have in there right now, it was just a test play thing. This one here is, these are what we've got, so I can't be playing around with these and mess anything up. Here's the wood that we're going to make the posts out of, and I'm going to do at least 2, maybe 4 at 9.5 inches, so we'll have 1 or 2 on either side at this even level, and then we'll deal with the holes and stuff later. But anyway, I'm a little nervous because she told me just to do what I wanted to do, which clearly means she's not in the mood to do anything right now, and she's not going to feel the same way later. But nine and a half inches. 9.5 inches. And that, I'll do 4 of those. I might be able to get that done on this one board. Yeah, I'll be able to do it all on this one board. Nine and a half inches. And one more. Nine and a half inches. left. About 7.5. So we'll X that part out right there. So this one board should give me the 9.5 inches that I need. Cut right here, cut here, and cut there. And that will be, there we go. And we'll have to adjust the rest of them depending on how the bed frame is going to align there. We're going to have to get a level. Got a level in there. Have to get a level and level it out as we go. But we're definitely going to have to get these 2 cuts done first because I want to be able to see how all that's going to work before I start actually putting anything together. But we should get the actual real piece of wood, I don't know, 10 or 15 days. I don't know what today is. We still have about half the month, a little less than half the month to go. So I'm just excited, Alrighty, so what are we doing, dear?
We are talking about and figuring out ways to keep critters out of the van and keep all of the doors open. So we're going to test your net that you have and see if it will fit over the van to cover the 2 side doors.
We also considered just getting an old piece of tent or getting another net, and we're going to put some Velcro around the edges.
Which
so
I
we
think
can,
we're going to have to do that regardless.
maybe.
The sides,
but anyway, I have this nice little net, and you guys have seen it. We're going to see if it'll fit over the van and then drape down on the sides.
At least to the where the, you know, the, this right here.
It'll work on one side, but it doesn't look like it's going to work on both sides at the same time. Well,
Is it a rectangle or is it funky shaped?
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well you can't go any further or we won't have enough for here.
Well, this is just a tad bit too small to go all the way down. Well,
Okay, well here, you can go like another inch maybe. Okay, well, like it's a snug fit.
well, this could, well, you know what? That works.
It would work. It would take us literally making sure we space it just perfect.
That does work. Look at that. It works on both sides. So we could have.
This is where we could like magnet it right here, I bet.
Yep, use magnets on the outside to hold it tight.
Yep. Just a couple of spots where we'd have to
Adjust a little.
adjust to the infinite.
Well, and we would work on that as we did it.
We'd become pros after a while, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, so we could use just these side doors and this netting. We'll do that, and a few magnets, and I'm sure that the Dollar Tree sells little magnets, don't they?
Yeah, we probably want some a little bit stronger than those, though.
Have to sit something down there. Magnets aren't going to hold that.
No, but
You know what? A dowel rod,
or a tension rod.
some sort of tension rod or dowel rod, and then we've got ourselves a nice little net inside the van, or outside the van, that will keep these doors open for us at night when we're out in warm areas.
So, I mean, and we might decide later that we still need to buy something else to do it another way.
Yeah.
But
Alright, we're also playing around with this on the back. And yeah, I mean, we don't necessarily have to be at. I'm thinking about just like during the day if we're kind of chilling and
like it's nothing. There's nothing stopping them. It's pointless because there's nothing stopping. Now, unless we
right
have
there
it completely attached to the van
with magnets,
somehow or another, yeah.
and then that right there. Now that whole back can be opened.
Yeah.
We don't have to drape it over the top. I mean, we could literally put it on the inside like we were talking.
Mhm.
But it's big enough that we could drape it out here.
Mhm. It's
Now,
big enough that when we have
also,
to...
if you consider this a tarp, if this is a non-see-through tarp, then we can put this here, and then we can have like a extra space to move about and not seen in case we need to shower or something like that. Because I was talking about putting a shower back here and hanging it up somewhere there.
What about that shade thingy we were just talking about? How big is it?
I can go get it. It's not going to be big enough to... Alrighty, so although right now it doesn't fully cover the complete inside, so you got space here, we can work that to where right now we're just kind of just adjusting and tying it to just to see how it'll fit. But this will cover the complete inside of our bed area. So if we need, we can leave all these doors wide open, and we will be underneath this net, and we will have a completely decent and good sleep, even if there are mosquitoes and things that are on the outside. Now that doesn't include trying to get rid of them in the mornings or whatever, but right now this is a beginning, and of course everything is going to alter and change and trial and error, but right now we do have a legitimate ability to sleep in this van with all the doors wide open and no bugs bothering us. So here I am, I'm inside the net. And we could, and again, like Michelle was saying, although she didn't say it on camera, we are going to be about 10 or 12 inches up off of the ground. So this will cover us quite well. And we don't really have to worry about it reaching the total bottom, but it does. Completely reaches the bottom all around me. So again, a good decent start, right?
Yes, I feel happier. I was worried.
All right, well there we go.
I don't do bugs.